Welcome to Finland. For the sixth cross-visit of the EU Net Horse project, partners from across Europe met in Helsinki to exchange knowledge and explore local best practices. During the visit, we discovered two distinctive farms, Varjotali and Kuvija Gård, each offering its own unique perspective. The first farm we visited was Varjotali, an equestrian enterprise located in Rusko, Finland. It combines horse breeding, training, riding services, and hay production, with a strong focus on animal welfare and self-sufficiency. Founded in 1998 as a small harness racing stable, the farm gradually expanded, introducing riding school activities and summer camps in 1999, and developing little by little into a full equestrian centre. Today, it operates as a diversified business covering breeding, sport and competition horses, riding lessons, and harness racing training. The farm spans around 150 hectares of land, including pasture, forest, and agricultural areas that support its operations. It is home to approximately 48 horses, mainly standard breds and Finn horses, including breeding mares and foals, riding school horses, race horses, and a small number of boarded horses. This reflects a truly integrated and multifunctional approach to equine management. One of the most striking aspects of the farm is the versatility of its horses. They must be calm and reliable for working with children, yet capable of high performance in trotting races.
So he thinks it's when the horse is well trained to focus on what he is doing, then it doesn't matter what he is doing. But I have to give here credit for the Finn horse. I think that's one part of it, so that it's quite versatile horse. So that's helping, I think.
And I think they are quite level-headed and they can differentiate the job, that when they go to the track, then it's competing and running fast. And when they go around in the arena with a child, then they know that, well, this is a different job.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, they are ridden as well, your trotting horses, and it's really good for them that they do different things and not just trotting with them. Yeah. Harness.
Horses are turned out daily as part of their routine management. In Finland, regulations require access to shelter, although direct access to stables can also meet this need. Climatic conditions can be extremely harsh, with temperatures dropping to -30 degrees Celsius. For this reason, horses are generally kept indoors when temperatures fall below -20 degrees Celsius, and are equipped with blankets when needed. During winter, the stables are heated using a central wood chip system, maintaining indoor temperatures between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius through underfloor water circulation. Air quality is ensured through natural or mechanical ventilation, depending on the building. Special attention is also paid to water intake, as cold conditions can reduce consumption. The daily routine is highly structured, starting at 5 a.m. with feeding, turnout, and stable cleaning, followed by horse training. Feeding is based mainly on haylage, with 60 to 80% dry matter depending on the season, complemented by cereals and a mash mix given after exercise to support hydration. The farm's agricultural activity is closely integrated with horse feeding. Grass and oats are cultivated within a crop rotation system, where fields are maintained as pasture for 5 years, followed by 1 year of oat production. In some cases, grass is undersown with oats, which serve as a cover crop. Hay is produced from a diverse mixture of plant species, mainly timothy, Phleum pratense, and meadow fescue, Festuca pratensis, with occasional inclusion of lucerne, Medicago sativa. In addition to meeting on-farm needs, the farm also produces hay for sale. Manure management completes this circular system, as manure is regularly removed from paddocks.
To have that concrete and very tight bottom, because to prevent leaching of waters, and of course roof to prevent the rain coming to the manure, so you can keep it dry and also ready to be spread on the field.
During the breeding season, mares are taken to stud farms to be inseminated. Back on the farm, pregnant mares are carefully monitored using cameras as foaling approaches.
But here you can see the cameras there to observe the foaling. So then when they start to notice that the foaling is approaching, then they start constantly following on the cameras.
Foals are typically born in spring, remain with their mothers for several months in groups of several mares and foals, and are gradually weaned between 7 and 9 months of age. After the weaning, the foals are group housed in open stables. Training begins early, with young horses introduced to harnesses at around 1 year of age, followed by more structured training at around 18 months. Harness racing horses usually start competing between 3 and 4 years old, while fin horses typically begin 1 year later. Overall, the farm integrates riding school activities, sport training, breeding, agriculture, and daily horse care into a coherent and well-organized system where all elements are interconnected. With around 100 to 120 regular riding clients each week, the farm maintains strong activity levels throughout the year. Although the absence of an indoor arena slightly reduces winter participation, its affordable prices, good public transportation access, and welcoming atmosphere ensure a loyal client base. Summer camps also play an important role in its activity. Work is shared between dedicated owner family, permanent staff, and weekend workers, ensuring consistency, efficiency, and a strong sense of teamwork throughout the farm.
And the weekend workers, it's not the same people every weekend. So there's I think we have 10, and then on Saturday we have 1 worker, and on Sunday we have 2. And then they switch.
Varjotali stands out for its ability to combine tradition with a strong family identity while embracing diversification and sustainability. Diversified production system, integrating horse breeding, training, riding services, and crop production, enhances both economic resilience and overall farm efficiency. Native fin horses, calm, versatile, and well-adapted horses, ideal for both children's activities and harness racing. Manure management. Manure is regularly collected, stored safely, and reused as fertilizer, supporting a circular farming approach. Fodder self-sufficiency. By producing its own haylage, the farm reduces reliance on external inputs while ensuring consistent feed quality throughout the year. Team spirit and motivation. A well-organized team structure and shared facilities help maintain staff well-being, motivation, and smooth daily operations. Varjotali Farm is a living example of how diversification, efficient resource management, and strong human values can come together to build a resilient and sustainable equine enterprise. The second farm we visited was Kvidja Gård, located in the area of Paranen, Finland. It is a historic estate of approximately 900 hectares, where an innovative agricultural model is being developed, going beyond traditional production. This farm, with centuries of history and already mentioned in the 15th century, was acquired in 2014 by Sara Kankarinta and Ilkka Herlin, with a clear objective.
So the main goals of they want to demonstrate how you can do the farming so that it increases the biodiversity, combats climate change, and minimizes the nutrient leaching to the Baltic Sea.
The farm includes 190 hectares of arable land, 713 hectares of forest, 120 hectares protected for conservation, and several wetlands that support biodiversity. Its regenerative agriculture approach focuses on soil health, using grasslands in crop rotation and keeping the soil covered year-round to improve structure, water retention, and biological activity.
Main message is that we need to change from degenerative to regenerative agriculture and make the soil better with more carbon in the soil. So the one on the left is when they started here, and the soil here is clay soil, and it was really compacted and you see the plant, it's a faba bean plant, and the root was not able to go deeper. It had to turn because of the too compacted soil.
In addition, the farm uses paper industry side streams as stable bedding, providing a safe and comfortable surface for the horses, while later contributing organic matter and nutrients to the soil, thereby improving soil health by reducing compaction and enhancing microbial activity.
So we saw in the presentation the picture of the soil where the root of the plant couldn't penetrate. This is the same field, and since many years it has been receiving this fiber material and been on grass, and now the structure is very good, and you can even see there is some earthworms here. So it's a living soil. It's the same material that we saw when we bedding material. So you can use that material directly on the soil for soil amendment. But here when they use it first for the horses, for the bedding material, then it's like double action. It gets nutrients also then to the field. So it's very important that there are these small small pieces of the so that means it's good structure, and then it also has much better water balance. It can retain water, and then the plants can use it when they need, and then you get higher yields.
Grasslands are managed through rotational grazing, with animals moved regularly between paddocks to prevent overgrazing and promote vegetation recovery. Since 2018, continuous carbon dioxide monitoring has helped optimize grazing practices and evaluate soil carbon sequestration.
They maintain the fields annually. This photo was taken today, so they are harrowing the fields. They take the fences between the small paddocks away. They are lightweight, so then they can take good care of the area with machinery. They harrow it, spread the manure. That also helps with the parasites, because then the sunlight will destroy the parasites when the piles are spread. And they reseed with, and here you see 14 different grass species in this mixture that they are using for reseeding.
Within this system, horses play a central role. Currently, the farm has around 30 mares, 28 yearlings, and several foals already born this spring, with approximately 23 additional foals expected during the season. Around 2/3 of the horses belong to external clients, while the remaining third are owned by the farm itself. Horses are kept outdoors year-round in rotational grazing paddocks, with mobile shelters providing protection from weather conditions. An integrated water system ensures continuous access to drinking water, while weanlings receive individual concentrate rations during the indoor feeding period.
So then they have their own groundwater source for the drinking water, and then the horses are also drinking water. So then the smaller pipe delivers the drinking water to the pastures. So they don't want to use the groundwater for irrigation because it's a limited resource.
Animal groups are managed according to pasture conditions, and paddocks are cleaned daily, with manure returned to the fields as fertilizer to support the farm's regenerative nutrient cycle. This practice contributes to soil fertility and supports the farm's regenerative agriculture approach. Breeding is based on artificial insemination using both national and international stallions. Light masks are used to encourage earlier reproductive activity in mares by extending light exposure during the breeding season. When foaling approaches, mares are moved to a dedicated heated area where the easy foal system and surveillance cameras enable close monitoring during birth. Foal health is assessed through colostrum checks and blood tests to measure antibody levels. After birth, mares and foals remain together in individual boxes before gradually transitioning to daily paddock access. During summer, mare-foal groups graze together, and weaning at 6 to 8 months is carried out gradually by removing only a few mares each day to minimize stress. At the same time, the farm has developed its own energy system with the aim of reducing the use of fossil fuels and moving closer to energy self-sufficiency. They use solar energy and produce gas from forest biomass, mainly low-quality wood from their own forests. This gas is used to generate electricity and heat through a combined system that supplies different buildings on the farm. Energy production varies throughout the year. During summer, they generate more energy than they need, while in winter they still require some external support. However, on an annual basis, the system approaches self-sufficiency, and surplus electricity can be sold to the national grid.
So this data has been used for a doctoral dissertation, and these numbers are from that research. So then the production of carbon dioxide was 11.5 tons per hectare per year, and then the photosynthesis was binding 12.12, and 1.4 ton was removed as the grass crop, and organic fertilizers brought in 0.8. So the stored amount of stored carbon was 0.1, but anyway, it was positive.
The farm is also central in the Carbon Action Initiative and founded Q Power Company, an innovative initiative that originated on the farm and focuses on transforming waste streams and CO2 into renewable energy solutions, such as production LE-methane, that is, synthetic methane. This approach highlights how research, technology, and farming can work together to create more circular and sustainable systems for the future.
A carbon action activity within Finland, initiated by this Baltic Sea Action Group foundation, and there's over 100 farmers who have been taking these management actions into use to improve the carbon sequestration throughout Finland.
Part of the methane produced is already used as vehicle fuel, and the first synthetic methane production systems have been commercialized in Finland. Farm operations generally cover daily costs, while larger investments in infrastructure, energy systems, and environmental projects rely on external funding. Overall, the farm integrates soil, animals, and technology into a regenerative model managed by a team of 9 workers. Kvidja Gård stands out for its ability to integrate regenerative agriculture, technology, and circular resource management into a holistic farming system, demonstrating how agricultural production can contribute positively to both environmental and societal challenges. Monitoring farm carbon footprint. Continuous carbon measurements and collaboration with researchers help evaluate emissions and carbon sequestration, supporting more sustainable management decisions. Reducing environmental impact. The farm tests regenerative agriculture and grazing practices to assess their potential for lowering the carbon footprint. Closing nutrient cycles, soil monitoring, daily manure collection, and the reuse of organic materials improve nutrient efficiency and soil health. Developing renewable energy solutions, solar energy, forest biomass, and initiatives such as Q Power increase energy self-sufficiency and support circular resource use. Kvidja Gård shows how horses, together with other livestock, land management, and circular farming practices, can be successfully combined to promote sustainability and long-term resilience. After visiting 2 outstanding equine farms in Finland, Varjotali and Kvidja Gård, participants gathered the following day at Vermo Arena for a reflection and exchange session. Vermo Arena is one of Finland's leading harness racing venues, combining competitive sport with recreational activities and an international outlook. Serving the growing Helsinki metropolitan area, it offers a wide range of equine-related services and is guided by values of responsibility, diversity, continuous development, and positivity. The venue also hosts a trotting school, a veterinary clinic, and an equine supply store. In this inspiring environment, Project partners, together with farmers and experts from several countries, engaged in an open and constructive discussion to reflect on the farm visits. Participants explored the main strengths of each farm while also identifying challenges and limitations that raised concerns or were perceived as less applicable in their own contexts. This balanced exchange of perspectives encouraged critical thinking and made the discussion especially insightful and productive. The discussion day also included interviews with farmers from different countries who shared their impressions of the cross visit and reflected on the practices and solutions they observed during the farm tours, further enriching the exchange of knowledge, perspectives, and inspiration across the equine sector.
Moi, j'ai beaucoup apprécié aussi le fait de pouvoir mélanger les exploitants agricoles équins avec les représentants d'institutions autour de la filière équine. C'était très très enrichissant et de pouvoir visiter des exploitations très différentes qui permettent vraiment de nourrir toute notre réflexion autour de la conduite du cheval et de l'environnement.
It was a very nice visit yesterday. We had the possibilities to see 2 stables. One was a traditional family stable with people working in a horse race, plus a riding school. So it was very nice to see how the whole family takes part of this business and how they develop the diverse business there. It was nice to see that they have a nice standard. Horses were in very good health conditions. Regarding animal welfare, I think they do whatever is possible with their stabling, with the pastures they have around. I see a hard-working family and really trying the best for their horses.
Bedanken, dass ich an diesem Projekt teilnehmen durfte. Das hat mich sehr gefreut und ich fand es wirklich sehr, sehr schön. Besonders beeindruckend fand ich den zweiten Hof. Da hat mich sehr beeindruckt diese Gemeinschaft mit den Rindern und den Pferden. Und was mich sehr, sehr beeindruckt hat und was ich wirklich fantastisch fand, das war dieses Independence Energy System, also System.
The most important thing I saw that people are really, really passionate about their horses and they want to give them a very good life. I saw a lot of pastures, a lot of horses that are outside, a lot of horses that have hay and forage there. So they are living their best life, even if they are used for breeding or for sport, it doesn't matter. I really enjoyed that I had the chance to learn more about the Finnish horses and the trotting horses. This is something I didn't know before coming here, so it was very useful for me.
So for sure we will implement some solution which we saw yesterday. For example, with the improvement of the quality of the soil. It was very interesting, and it is very important, I think, also because of the protection of the environment. And yeah, I met many interesting people from all over the Europe, many breeders of many different type of horses. So we see that I see that there are not only breeders of show jumping horses in the world, and many other horses.
Cette visite en Finlande était vraiment une opportunité très intéressante et très instructive pour croiser des éleveurs de tous les pays. On a la même passion, on a les mêmes difficultés et aussi les mêmes choix stratégiques à faire pour l'agroécologie et l'élevage. Et donc on repart avec des idées nouvelles à mettre en place.
As part of our visit to Finland, we had the opportunity to visit the equine hospital services at the University of Helsinki, gaining valuable insights into equine health and veterinary care. We also attended an engaging presentation by Markku Saastamoinen on the Finnish horse sector and the unique characteristics of the Finn horse, Finland's national horse breed. Together, these experiences provided a broader understanding of the Finnish equine industry and offered an inspiring conclusion to a week of learning, knowledge exchange, and collaboration.